Are you trying to play some cool blues at the piano but you have no clue what to play on the left hand? Piano blues is one of my favorite styles to play, and in this video I'll share with you 10 different ideas you can do to groove on the left hand. So this video is going to be divided into two parts. The first part will be about classic blues piano patterns, and the second part will cover walking bass inspired by bass player. Also, if you'd like to have the PDF version of all the left hand pattern I'll be teaching in this video, you can get it for free down below in the description. So for this video, I'll share the different patterns on a C major blues using the note degrees to make it easier for you to transpose them. So I'm going to be using the C major chord, so that's going to be C, E, and G, like this. We're also going to be using F major chord, that's the 4th degree of C, so it's going to be F, A, and C. And we're also going to have the G major chord, that's going to be G, B, and D, and that is the 5th degree of C. So the classic 1, 4, and 5 chord progression for the blues for today. All right, let's dive in. The first pattern is gonna sound just like this. Alright, so for this pattern, what's happening is that we're going to be using quarter notes, and we're going to have this classic movement of the 5th note of the chord going to the 6th note of the chord. So basically the pattern is going to be, we're on C major here, and the pattern is going to be 1 and 5 moving to 1 and 6, just like this. It's a classic pattern that you can do for blues on the left hand. We hear that everywhere. So what's going to happen here is that you're going to be playing quarter note to play this pattern. So we're going to have 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. Let's see what would happen if I played this pattern but on F, on the 4th degree of the chord progression for the blues. So if I do the same idea, the 1 and the 5 going to the 1 and the 6, but on F, we get this pattern here. So let's go a little bit lower. So we're going to have 1 and 5 of F and 1 and 6 of F. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. Now let's move this pattern to G. So to G, we're going to have 1 and 5 going to 1 and 6 again. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. So this is how you play this first pattern. Let's move on to the second pattern, and it sounds just like this. Alright, so this pattern is also using quarter note, but this time we're going to use the pattern and we're going to go all the way to the flat 7 in the left hand. So the pattern is going to be 1 and 5 again, then we're going to be going to 1 and 6, but we're also going to be adding the 1 and 7. And this is really cool because in blues we love dominant 7 chord, and this is going to be a perfect fit for that. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and it goes back to just like this. There you go. Let's take a look at F. So if we do the same pattern but on F, we're gonna have 1 and 5 going to 1 and 6, and the flat 7 of F is E flat. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, just like this. Amazing. Now on G major, so 1 and 5, 1 and 6, flat 7 is F because in the G major scale we have an F sharp. So the flat 7 is going to be F right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, just like that. All right, now let's take a look at pattern number 3. All Alright, so for pattern number 3, we're going to be using 8 notes, and this is going to be adding the shuffle feel that we love so much in the blues music. So we're still going to be using the 1 and 5 going to the 1 and 6, just like in pattern number 1, but this time we're going to be having these 8 notes that are going to be driving the whole pattern. So it's going to go like 1 and 2. So we're doing 2 8 notes for each note here. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're just alternating between those two, just like that. There you go. Let's do that on F. So on F, we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And on G, so on G we would have like these 2 notes, the D and the E, moving around, so the 5 and the 6th degree of the scale, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, just like this. Alright, now for pattern number 4, we're going to be using a cool chromatic approach for the third of each chord, and it sounds just like this. Amazing, so we're still using the 8 notes, and the pattern is gonna be like this. So we're gonna have 1 and 5 of the chord, so the power chord here. We play that twice, but then we're gonna go with flat 3, 3, and we go again. So it's the same pattern. Back here, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Just like this. Let's take a look at F major. So if I want to do the same idea, but on F, we need the 1 and the 5 of F, then flat 3, 3, and there you go. Just like this. And on G, so on G, we're gonna have 1 and 5 going to flat 3 and 3. Like this for the pattern. Alright, now let's move on to number 5, and this one sounds just like this. Alright, so this pattern is going to move a little bit more on the note of the scale, and we're going to have 1, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 6, 5. So 1, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 6, 5. These are 8 notes, so we need to add the shuffle feel to this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Now, if we do this on F, we're gonna have 1, 3, 5, 6, and 5 here, just like that. Like this. And on G, we have 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 6, and 5 again. Like this. Alright, so there you go. You got the 5 first piano pattern to have fun with. Also, just as a reminder, if you haven't done so yet, I've created a PDF version of this video, including all the different left-hand ideas you can use on C major blues. So you can get it for free down below in the description. Alright, let's now move on to part 2, and we're going to be talking about the walking bass idea you can do on a blues. So the first one is going to sound just like this. So this one is a very simple walking bass using only the notes of the chord, and it's very effective if you're not sure what to play and you just want to move around with the left hand. So this one is going to be using the 1, 3, 5, and 3 in quarter note, and it's moving up and down like this. Super easy. So you have 1, 3, 5, 3. Like this. Very, very basic. up and down the notes of the chord. Now let's do the same thing on F. So on F, we're gonna have 1, 3, 5, 3. Same idea. Like this. And if I go on G, so G is gonna be 1, 3, 5, 3, moving like this. So 1. So you can add these together and create a beautiful walking bass for your blues. Alright, now for the pattern number 7, we're going to be using quarter note again because we're playing a walking bass, but this time we're going to go a little bit further and we're going to be adding the 6th. So it sounds just like this. Alright, so this one is very similar to the previous one, but this time we're gonna have 1, 3, 5, and 6. And we're just going up like this because it's only one measure. So we have 1, 3, 5, 6. Like this. Very common, super simple to learn. Now let's do this on F. So F, 1, 3, 5, and 6. And on G, so on G, we have 1, 3, 5, 6. Like this. Alright, the left hand pattern number 8 is gonna sound just like this. So this one is really nice because we're adding the 8 notes to get back this shuffle feel in the left hand. So we're gonna have 1, 3, 5, and here the 2 8 notes are gonna be 6 and 5. So A and G. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this on F. So on F, 1, 3, 5, 6. Like that. And now on G. So on G is gonna give us G, B, D, and E. There we go. Very cool pattern for this one. Alright, so for the next one, we're going to be moving the rhythm a little bit, and we're going to get closer to what a bass player could do on a walking bass. So it sounds just like this. Alright, so the pattern is very simple. We're back to using 1, 3, and 5, and 3, but this one we're actually adding a dotted quarter note and the 8 notes at the beginning. So it's moving around with the rhythm idea here. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. Like this. 2, and 3. Like that. So just a note of the chord, but move around with the rhythm. Let's do the same thing on F. So F. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2. And on G. And there you go for this one. Alright, now let's talk about the last idea for today, and it sounds just like this. Amazing, so this one is actually using the chromatic approach of the third we've been talking about earlier. So what we're going to be doing is 1, flat 3, 3, and 5 like this, and we're still keeping the dotted 8 notes to add this rhythm change in the walking bass. So we have 1, 2, 3, 2. All right, same idea on F. So we have 1, the flat 3, the 3, and the 5. So 2. On G. Alright, so there you go. You have 10 amazing ideas for a left-hand pattern to play in the blues. So thank you so much for watching. And if you've learned anything valuable from this video, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Alright, bye for now.